It's December in the NFL, and here's a question that hits every Cowboys fan right in the chest. What if this Sunday is the season? 3 games left, no margin for error, and America's team staring straight at a must-win moment under the bright lights of AT&T Stadium, Jerry World, where hope, pressure, and history collide every single week. The Dallas Cowboys know exactly what's at stake. With a 6-7-1 record, their playoff path is narrow, brutal, and unforgiving. Win out. That's step 1. Then sit back and hope the NFC East-leading Philadelphia Eagles stumble in all 3 of their remaining games. Anything less, and Dallas misses the postseason for the 2nd straight year. For a franchise that calls itself America's team, that's simply not acceptable. And it all starts right now. Sunday, Arlington, Texas. Cowboys versus Chargers. This is not just another game on the schedule. This is survival. Dallas comes into this matchup wounded and searching for answers after back-to-back losses to the Detroit Lions and Minnesota Vikings. Games where the defense surrendered a combined 78 points. That's not Cowboys football. Not the kind of football this franchise was built on dating back to Tom Landry's disciplined defenses, or the swagger-filled Super Bowl runs led by Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin. Now let's break it down, because this matchup is fascinating. On the other sideline, the Los Angeles Chargers are playing their best football of the season. They're 10-4, winners of 6 of their last 7 games, and 1 victory away from potentially clinching a playoff spot. This team is hot, confident, and dangerous. Last week, they went into Kansas City and walked out with a 16-13 win over the Chiefs, completing a season sweep. And they didn't just win, they dominated defensively. They held Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to just 239 total yards, their lowest output of the season. Interceptions, pressure, physicality. That's playoff-level defense. Linebacker Diane Henley summed it up perfectly, saying this defense is chasing a playoff identity. And you can see it. 3 straight games allowing 20 points or fewer. 6 of the last 7. That's not a fluke. That's a statement. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert, even while battling through a surgically repaired left hand, has taken notice. He's praised his defense for taking things to a whole other level. Herbert himself hasn't been flawless. 12 interceptions this season, the 2nd highest total of his career, but he's still thrown for over 3,100 yards and 23 touchdowns. He's tough, resilient, and absolutely capable of torching a defense if given time. And that brings us back to Dallas. Dak Prescott is having one of the most productive seasons of his career. He leads the entire NFL with 3,931 passing yards and is closing in on his 4th 4,000-yard season, a mark only Tony Romo has reached 4 times in Cowboys history. Dak's also thrown 26 touchdowns, ranking 3rd in the league. Yes, there have been interceptions, 10 of them, but without Prescott, this Cowboys team wouldn't even be in the conversation right now. When people talk about quarterbacks, we're talking about the engine of the offense, the decision maker, the leader, and Dak will need to be all of that against a Chargers defense that thrives on confusion and pressure. He'll look, as always, to CeeDee Lamb. Lamb is just 24 yards shy of his 5th straight 1,000-yard receiving season, an incredible feat considering he missed 3 games due to injury. His route running, his body control, his ability to turn short catches into explosive plays. It's elite, but there's concern. Lamb missed practice this week with an illness, and his status is something Cowboys Nation needs to monitor closely. Another key piece is offseason acquisition George Pickens. Statistically, this has been the best year of his career. 81 catches, 1,212 yards, 8 touchdowns. But the last 2 games, just 8 receptions for 70 yards. Pickens has heard the criticism, and he doesn't care. He says he's here to play football, not chase clicks. Still, in a must-win game, Dallas needs his best. And then there's the injury report, which reads like a punch to the gut. Left tackle Tyler Guyton could miss his 4th straight game. Cornerback Darren Bland is out. Defensive tackle Quinnen Williams is in concussion protocol. Running back Hunter Luepke is also dealing with a concussion. These are not minor absences. These are structural pieces. Defensively, that puts even more pressure on stars like Micah Parsons, who has to disrupt Herbert early and often. If Dallas can't generate pressure, Herbert will find his receivers, especially against a secondary already stretched thin. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer knows what this moment demands. He says he's staying in the moment. Chargers first, everything else later. And that mindset is critical. In the NFL, you can't play the scoreboard weeks in advance. You play the snap in front of you. Historically, this matchup hasn't been kind to Dallas at home. The Chargers have won their last 3 road games against the Cowboys. The last time they lost in Dallas? 1990. Back when the Cowboys were playing in Irving before AT&T Stadium, before the billion-dollar spectacle of Jerry World. So here we are, a Cowboys team fighting to stay alive. A Chargers team playing like it's already in the postseason. One game that could define an entire season. Can Dak Prescott deliver under pressure once again? Can the Cowboys defense rediscover its identity? Can Cowboys Nation turn AT&T Stadium into a true home field advantage? This is why we watch. This is December football. High stakes. No excuses. If you're riding with America's team, this is the moment. Drop your prediction in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more Cowboys coverage and get ready. Because Sunday isn't just another game. It's everything. White medium star American football.